Hebrews 10:5. Wherefore, when he cometh into the world, he saith, Sacrifice and offering thou wouldest not, but a body hast thou prepared me. Stop right there. Who is speaking before entering the world? Who declares that the rituals of sacrifices and offerings are not enough? And who claims a body was prepared for him, not created with him, but for him? This is not the voice of an ordinary man. This is the voice of the pre-existent Son of God, declaring from eternity before his incarnation that he was entering the world, and that a body had been prepared for him to do it. Let that sink in. Skeptics, imams, pastors and priests who deny the divine nature of Jesus explain this verse without dismantling your theology. You cannot, because this one line shatters every argument that Jesus was just a man born into the world like everyone else. He wasn't. He came into the world. That's what the text says. He came into what he already existed outside of. You don't prepare a body for someone who doesn't already exist. You form a body at conception, but God prepared a body for someone who spoke before entering the world. And who else but Jesus Christ could say this? Sacrifice and offering thou wouldest not. The entire Old Testament system of animal sacrifices, the temple rituals, the shedding of blood, none of it could take away sin. It was never enough. But then he says, Lo, I come. Who comes? Not Adam, not Moses, not Muhammad, not Buddha, not any prophet. Only the one whose coming was prophesied from the foundation of the world. Lo, I come. In the volume of the book it is written of me. This is the voice of eternal purpose, the voice of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. Revelation 13:8. The voice of the Son who had glory with the Father before the world began. John 17:5. This is the voice of God in the flesh. And you want to argue he was just a prophet? Then answer this. What prophet ever spoke from eternity and said a body had been prepared for him? What man ever entered the world already knowing the limitations of the sacrificial system, already destined to fulfill the will of God perfectly? What man can step from outside of time into time and declare his own mission? You can't explain it without accepting one truth. Jesus Christ is eternal. He existed before the manger, before Mary, before Bethlehem. And Hebrews 10:5 is the death sentence to every false doctrine that tries to reduce him to a mere man. This wasn't poetry. This was prophecy fulfilled. David wrote it in Psalm 40, but the writer of Hebrews makes it crystal clear. It's Jesus speaking. It's Jesus revealing what the Father had planned before the world began. And notice the divine purpose. A body hast thou prepared me. God didn't take on a human like putting on a costume. He prepared a body so that God himself could dwell among us. This is John 1:14. Come alive. And the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us. The Word didn't begin in flesh. He became flesh. So now the challenge stands. To every skeptic who says Jesus was created, then who was the me that the body was prepared for? To every imam who claims Jesus was just a prophet, then who was speaking before he was born? To every pastor or priest who teaches a watered-down Christ, then who entered the world from outside of it? The truth cannot be silenced. Before the womb, he was. Before the body, he spoke. And when the time came, he stepped into flesh, not as a created being, but as the pre-existent Lord. Hebrews 10:5 is a declaration of divinity. A body was prepared, not for a prophet, not for an angel, not for a servant, but for the eternal Son, the Christ, the I Am. Deny it if you dare, but you'll be denying the very one who prepared that body to hang on the cross for your salvation.